The family of Jacqueline Craig from Fort Worth says they are relieved after learning that a Fort Worth police officer she accused of using excessive force years ago during her controversial arrest, well, that officer has now been arrested for yet another incident. Reporter Nicole Nielsen explains what happened and why they have been waiting, this family saying they've been wanting him to be off this force for years.
Now, if you watch my videos, you know 9 times out of 10, I have not seen what will happen next, but I guarantee it's going to be a very beautiful lady. They always bring out the beautiful ladies to bring us the stories. But hell, sometimes I be wanting to bring the story to beautiful ladies. So, hey man, I was actually uploading the last video where they arrested the lady in Fort Lauderdale Airport. I never know which order these videos are going to come out in, but whatever. And then this popped up on the screen. And if you know, I covered this video, and before I just get carried away talking too damn much, I am Trailhand Bill reporting live from South Florida. This is the same night I've been sipping whiskey. Over here, we watch the video, guys, and when that is done, I talk about it until I'm done giving my opinion. So if you only want to see the video, you're free to leave. Hey, man, let's see what the hell going on in Texas, because this is a rerun for me, but it's very important. We'll be back in a minute, man.
About time. It was about time.
Roderick Smith is a cousin to Jacqueline Craig. He remembers what happened back in 2016, like yesterday.
I saw an arrogant, overzealous police officer that was actually over-policing, if you will.
Craig had called 911 to report a neighbor attacking her child. Body camera footage shows the moment Officer William Martin responded, slamming her to the ground and arresting her. Martin was suspended for 10 days, but kept his job, while Craig sued the city for excessive force. The case settled and awarded Craig $150,000 before she died in 2023.
Money was never the goal. The goal was to do right by terminating Officer Martin and hold him accountable for his actions.
Fast forward to earlier this month, a new incident.
We knew that it was only a matter of time that this was going to happen, and here we are.
Officer Martin was off duty on September 3rd when he claimed a man tried to ram him with his vehicle after a hit and run on I-35W. He then fired shots at the reportedly unarmed driver who survived. Fort Worth police determined there was enough probable cause to arrest him for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on Friday. Craig's family says the news came as a relief to them.
It would not negate the fact that the incident happened. However, it would bring a sense of calm to this whole mess.
Today, CBS News Texas obtained the sworn statement Officer Martin provided to investigators that details his recollection of September 3rd, in which he says, in part, the events were stressful and at times terrifying. I only acted because it was my duty to do so under Texas state law, and there were no other officers on scene. His attorney says they look forward to an impartial review of the facts that day, including whether or not Martin was justified in firing shots. In the meantime, Craig's family says they're looking forward to something entirely different.
We got him. We finally are able to hold him accountable. He's been arrested. Now it's time for us to work to ensure that he's terminated, and then ultimately make sure that he is held accountable by a jury of his peers.
Officer Martin was booked into the Tarrant County Jail, but has since been released on bond. He's still technically employed with the Fort Worth Police Department, but is on detached duty pending an internal affairs investigation. In Fort Worth, Nicole Nielsen, CBS News, Texas.
I want to tell y'all what kind of whiskey I've been drinking, man. The video is over, if that's all you wanted to see. You're free to leave. You're also welcome to stay, obviously, man. I mean, you know, I was very excited when I seen this pop up, you know what I'm saying? Because they got this coward arrested. Like I said, I covered this video before. I covered this coward before. The story about him attacking. What actually happened was the lady did call officers for help. And I'm hoping more of us are learning not to do that and to try to, you know, strike up some type of community policing in our neighborhoods. But anyway. And when he got, because somebody, a dude in the neighborhood had choked her son because he had threw some trash on the ground or something, the story goes. And when the cop got there and she was explaining that to her, she was explaining it to him, he asked her, what's wrong with the guy choking her, you know, young son? And then she got upset and he said, well, if you keep yelling at me, why are you yelling? And then she said, well, because you just said that. And then he said, if you keep yelling, I'm going to get upset and arrest you. And that's what we see on the video. He then attacked her daughters, whoever else was in the neighborhood. He began pulling out his military weapons on them. They suspended him for 10 days. We heard that in the story, right? Fast forward, and then he got into a traffic accident with someone on the highway, on the interstate, and pulled out his gun and started shooting at Americans. I'm always going to escalate these situations because it's necessary to describe what the cops do in their escalated states, right? I say shooting at Americans because once you fire those bullets, sir, you're not God. You have no authority over where they go, right? You cannot control where they go, sir. That is out of your hands. You are powerless. So you're not just shooting at this guy that you want to drum up a reason that you're legally allowed to shoot at, right? That's some BS you're coming up with. You're shooting at everybody on that busy interstate that day, sir. And anybody who would have died, like 14-year-old Valentina died in California in Target just shopping for a dress with her mom at the party, like Wyatt died just coming home from daycare riding in the car with his mom. Don't get me started, man. You know I got the names, man. Ayana, come on, man, don't get me started. I'm gonna get upset if I get started. Y'all always got some kind of excuse. You were doing it for public safety. Then how in the hell do members of the public always end up dead when y'all pursue public safety, cowards? This sounds riddle me that, motherfuckers. Let's get back to this story right here before I just get way too off tangent, man. So then, instead of suspending him then when he's shooting at the American public, they put him on some kind of hidden duty, right? And so those are the two stories I cover. So now when this pops up and I see he's been arrested, I'm like, hell yeah. But then we get into the damn story. So let me just go ahead and get in my high-minded ass soapbox, man. We don't need this coward just arrested, man. She just told you he's working some kind of detached duty. Man, what the hell kind of cop explaining is that, man? I mean, all right, we know what's going on, y'all. Paying him and trying to hide him, hoping the story. I literally said this in the last video. They're going to hide him, hoping the story goes away. I guess some people wouldn't get off their ass. They had to arrest him. Why I'm glad I didn't forget to say this. I'm absolutely failing this media platform right here because they say he shot at the guy. No, hell, he didn't just shoot at him. He shot him multiple damn times. He shot the man multiple times, and the man was in critical condition, getting better. So tell the damn story. It makes me think you're on that damn side because you definitely would have hyped it up if somebody would have shot one of their asses. So tell the damn story. He didn't just shoot at him. He actually shot the man multiple damn times. And then he went to punk right. I was scared. I never seen such terrified, that's the word you actually use, terrified, how I run it. I never seen such terrified heroes in my damn life, man. I want to belabor that point. I've literally never seen such. How does anybody in their thinking mind celebrate these men and women, man? They're scared of everything, literally acorns, air, and their shadows. Literally, that is not a punchline, man. These get scared about every damn thing, fam. And then I want y'all to pay attention to this right here because it's a point I'm always hammering home, and I think it goes over a lot of people's head. You know what he said, and I know laws are different from state to state, but I watch how people operate. I'm going to harp on this point again. That's why I'm not these other channels. That's why I'm not these, they do this and they do this. I'm just me. I'm Trailhand Bill reporting live from South Florida. I ain't no damn body, fam. I got an opinion and a smart device, like all that do. Get on yours and give your opinion. Ain't nobody mad. Jump in the comment section and give your opinion. I don't get no damn, share your thoughts around here. But back to what I was saying, I need y'all to understand this, fam, because I read life. That's part of me being me. And life has always told me, and now this guy verifies it for us, at least in the state of Texas, that he said I have a duty under Texas law to operate as a law enforcement officer 24/7. You ever heard me say that before? Cops are cops all the damn time. We going back to Walmart and the Broward County chick, married as hell, pretty as hell too. Praise God, I hope her marriage is beautiful. I hope she somehow escaped that terrorizing ass gangbanger organization. I also hope her true persona is who she was showing us to be on that damn video. But since you are attached to such a terrorizing ass organization and enterprise, young lady, I'm sorry. I can't give your ass the benefit of the doubt. Can we get back to this damn video? This Negro admitted they're cops all the damn time. So if you never heard me say it, you hear me say it now, and you hearing one of them gangbangers verify it. I need you to listen to that. So when you be out here sympathizing with their ass just because they off the clock, they pull out their damn guns and shoot at you off the clock or on it. You interpret that how you choose to. I know a threat when I see one. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy as hell. Let me say this right here, man. This is why by hearing it when I seen it pop up on my screen, hey, they finally arrested this coward for this act, this terroristic act. His enterprise turned on him, or it pretends to. They just gonna sweep it under the rug. Cause y'all already we starting off wrong. What the hell you mean aggravated assault? I know attempted murder when I see it, motherfucker. Are you crazy? Or I just been drinking too much whiskey? Y'all tell me in the comments, am I crazy? Are they crazy? Or have I just been drinking too much whiskey tonight? I know attempted murder when I see it. Maybe I don't like cops so much, I'm just exaggerating and exasperating the situation more than it needs to be here. But I think I know attempted murder when I see it. But because he's a cop, he gets the qualified immunity version of charges. You ain't finna shoot at none of them. Even point no gun at their ass and probably just get charged with no aggravated assault. Let me get back to the damn point, man. I was happy when I found out they arrested him, man. But this is just another mirage, man. It's charades, family. It isn't real. He doesn't need to be just arrested and on detached duty. He needs to be incarcerated, which that's already happened. He needs to be fired, and then he needs to be decertified, man. They need to place an ankle bracelet on his body, on his ankles, foot, arm, leg. I don't get no damn. They need to place bugs on his phone. We need to know what the hell he's doing. And you know what? Unfortunately, that means his family have to suffer too, because that's exactly what happens to innocent Americans all the damn time. We need to know where this coward is at. We don't need him still riding around with his assumed, and not even assumed, sanctioned police powers. Y'all, he's still a cop. He literally told y'all in Texas, I am legally bound to be a cop 24/7. And y'all say, oh, he's legit, or what she say, figuratively, or I don't know what that chick. I wanted to call you a name, shorty. Technically, still attached to the department on detached duties. What the hell is detached, man? I ain't that damn country. I say I'm from Georgia. I ain't say I'm stupid. Y'all still got this coward with police powers after he's literally told us Texas law demands that he operates as a law enforcement 24/7. How many damn places you think he's gonna show up in and he's going to be the only verifiable law enforcement there? You think, what he gonna do? Pull out his gun and start shooting again? Listen, man, y'all know my mantra, family. I ain't telling you to live no damn paranoid life, but this is in Texas, family. Texas is a very beautiful place. There are a lot of Americans there. There are also a lot of government there and a lot of law enforcement officers there. If you know somebody in Texas, man, matter of fact, if you know somebody anywhere under the reign of these type of dictators, man, terrorist dictators, man, just encourage them, man, to know who they are as people. I go back to that, hey, Trailhand, you need to speak more from a legal perspective. Man, fuck that legal perspective, man. That legal perspective bows to the human rights that God created me with, family. It doesn't trample upon them. Let me say that again. The legal perspective, the right one, the moral one, the humane one, it bows to the human rights that God created us, not just me, with. It doesn't trample upon them. Once it begins to trample upon the human rights God given us, then it's going to get stepped back on, fam. And that's going to go how it's going to go. That's not like tough talk or anything like that. That's me trying to recalibrate the hell out of our mind, because they got us brainwashed and hypnotized as hell. We don't even think we got a right to be free no more. Why are we free? When they around, we just got to do what the hell ever they assume. I mean, they demand, they command, they assume. We got to read their minds and shit. They can just walk up on us and tell us we got to tell them we ain't got to tell. Man, fuck them, fam. I'm trying to build. I ain't no damn body, but I know who the hell I am. God's creation. Y'all be safe where y'all at. Get this coward decertified. Let's start there. I would rather y'all have just immediately decertified him than immediately arrested him. That arrest shit ain't nothing. You got him out there beating up a family. Man, y'all be good, man. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe. Crazy as hell that a black lady called the cops for help. A white cop show up, and when she reports that a man choked her son, the cop asks her, what's wrong with that? Only for us to find out the man who choked her son. I'm sure that had nothing to do with it, right? Oh man, one day y'all gonna wanna have this whole conversation, man, so we can actually care about people and not just care about our own biases and special interests. Cause that's the only thing I'm ever trying to do. We all Negroes now, and some people still don't care as long as it's just Negroes. I'm sorry, we're not the same.